Good morning, guys. I hope that you had a fantastic night last night with your loved ones. To start our video today, I want you guys to think about what do you think we're going to do in our video today. Now, before you start thinking about what you think is going to happen in our video today, I want you to consider, what do we usually do in our videos that we make? There are a couple things that we do on camera together every single day. So let's think about those. And then ask yourself, what are we going to do in our video today? Let's close our eyes and we'll think about it for a second. What do you think we're going to do in our video today? We're gonna do what together? Are we going to jump up and down and make funny faces? Are we going to go for a walk outside? Probably not. Think about the things that we usually do. And then think, what are we going to do today? Open your eyes. Do you have any ideas? What do you think we're going to do in our video today? I think that is a fantastic idea. You want to hear what I think we're going to do in our video today? I think that we are going to do calendar together. Is that something that we usually do? Yeah, every single day. I think that we're going to sing and dance to a song together. Is that something that we usually do? Yeah, we always have a different dance in our video where I scoot the camera back so you can see my whole body and we dance together. I think we're going to do that again today. And I also think we're going to read a story together. You want to know why I think that? I think that because that's what we do every day. I'm using my knowledge, what I already know about what we do every single day, to make a prediction about what we're going to do today. That's what you guys just did. You made a prediction too. Can you say that word with me? Prediction. Prediction. I know it's a really tricky word. Should we break it down into its syllables? Prediction. Now you guys say it with me. Prediction. Prediction. If you say it lots of times, it sounds kind of silly, but I'll give you a hint. It actually is a really easy word to understand. A prediction is when you use what you already know to guess what's going to happen next. You could guess what happens next in one of our videos. You could guess what happens next in one of the stories that we read. The important part about making a prediction is that it's not just a guess out of nowhere. You use what you already know. So when I asked you, what are we going to do in our video today? And I told you to think about all the things that we usually do in our video, that's how come you came up with your idea that we were probably going to do calendar, sing a song, and read a story together. And remember when I said, are we going to take a walk outside together? And you said, no. Why did you say no? Did that sound kind of silly? Yeah. Do we ever take walks outside together in our videos? No. I used, and you used, what you already know about our videos to make a prediction about what's going to happen today. You know that we usually don't take walks outside, so would it make sense for us to take a walk today? Probably not. But since we always read stories, since we always do calendar, and since we always sing a song together, is it a good prediction that we're probably going to do those things again today? Yeah. Say that word again with me. Prediction. 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 A prediction is a guess about what's going to happen next. And today, when we read our story, actually all for the rest of the week, when we read our stories, we're going to make predictions about what we think are going to come next in the book. We even have a special prediction chart over here that we're going to look at. Are you guys ready for our gross motor activity this morning? I have a surprise. I have a song that we have never ever danced to before. We never danced to it in the classroom. We never danced to it in the videos, so we're going to dance to it right now. You go find a spot where there's a lot of space around you to move, and I'll set the camera up and start our song. Go ahead.
You say what I say right after me. You move like I move, just follow me. Let's have lots of fun, play this way. Play with words, I call it wordplay. Repeat after me and move. March, 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 march. March, 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 march. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Turn, 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 turn. Jump, 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 bop, 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 bop. Disco, 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 disco. Play with words, I call it wordplay. If you like this,
Awesome job. What did we think of this song? I think that's a fun song. I enjoyed jumping. I enjoyed bopping. I enjoyed discoing with you. You remember how in our web calls with Mr. Zachary and Miss Gabby, we talk about the letter of the week and the sound that it makes? Just like we look at words and their beginning sounds in our web calls, that song helps us learn the sounds that letters make too. Like the word march. It starts with the march sound. March. And the word jump starts with the jump. Can you say that with me? Jump. The words make that sound because of the very first letter. The j sound comes from the letter J. And the march. The sound comes from the letter M. Just like Monday. March. Monday. March. Every single word has its own very first sound, and that comes from the very first letter. I love how that song helps us learn about that. Let's take our 5 deep breaths so we can start to get ready and calm for our story. I'm going to do belly breaths today with our balloons. What are you going to do? All right, let's do 5 together. Instead of counting from 1, let's count from 5 today. Ready? We'll do number 1. Breathe in. Make your balloon big. And breathe out. So that was our first one, so we can take 1 down. How many are left? 4. Breathe in. Breathe out. We did another one, so can I take another one down? How many are left now? 1, 2, 3. Breathe in. Breathe out. Can I take another one down? How many are left now? Just 2. 1, 2. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, now that we did another one, I'm going to take another one down. How many are left now? Just the one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good job, everybody. All of those deep breaths calm us down and they make us super, super ready for our story. Now remember, for our story today, we're talking about making do you remember? Predictions. Predictions are when we use what we know to guess what comes next. We are going to read a very special story called Quack and Count. What do we do when we count? What does that word mean? That's right, we count numbers. This story is called Quack and Count. So what do you think it's about? Numbers and duckies. That's right. We're going to read this very special story and think about making predictions on what comes next. Now, when we make predictions, we're going to come over here and we're going to use our very special brand new prediction chart. On this side of the prediction chart, we're going to write what we think. Do you see my little person? Do you see him thinking really, really hard? He's making a prediction. He's using what he already knows to think about what's going to happen next. And on this side, do you see a big check mark? That's where we check our idea. We're going to write and see if our prediction was correct. So on this side, we write our prediction. On this side, we check and see if we were right. Our prediction chart. How does that sound to you guys? Make sense? We'll be able to practice it a lot this week. Let's go ahead and get started on our story and we'll practice it and you guys can see what I mean. All right, let's take a look here. Quack and Count by Keith Baker. You already used your picture power and your details with words to figure out that you thought it was about quacks and ducks. Let's see what else we can notice. Quack and Count. I see Ducky's legs. I see flowers in the rain. 7 ducklings in a row. Count those ducklings as they go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do that again, and you guys count with me. 7 ducklings in a row. Count those ducklings as they go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Slipping, sliding, having fun. 7 ducklings, 6 plus 1. Should we count and see if there's still 7? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's still 7 on this page, but on this side there's only 6. On this side there's 1. So 6 ducks plus 1 duck is 7. So cool. 7 duckies, 5 plus 2, playing games of peekaboo. Let's count and see. Do we see 7 ducks here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then on this page, there's 6, 7. There's still 7. 5 of them are over here. 2 of them are over here. Chasing busy bumblebees. 7 duckies, 4 plus 3. Whoa, 4 over here? Count those. See how many you see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many on this page? 1, 2, 3. But how many are there all together? Should we count all of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if you have 4 on this page and 3 on this page, but you put them all together, you still have 7. Crazy, my friends. Let's look back and see. On this page, we had 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, super cool. And on this page, even though they were split up, did we still have 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, we did. And what about this page? Did we still have 7 even though they were split up? Let's count and see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And on this page, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've had 7 duckies on every single page of our book. So, my question for you is, if we have 7 duckies on this page, and we have 7 duckies on this page, and we have 7 duckies on this page, and we have 7 duckies on this page, what is your prediction for how many duckies we'll have on the next page? How many duckies do you think? Let's see. Let's go over to our prediction chart. So, we know that we had 7 on the first page, 7 on the second page, 7 on the third page, and 7 on the page after that. So on the next page, how many will there be? I think there might be 7. I'm going to write 7 ducks. That is what we think. That's our prediction. Now, should we go and read the book so we can check and see if we're right? All right, let's see. I'm going to move my camera back so we can see the book again. So we guessed that there would be 7 duckies on the next page. Let's see. 7 duckies, 3 plus 4. Quack, quack, quacking on the shore. Were we right? Let's count and see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, we predicted that there would be 7 duckies. Were there 7 ducks? Yes! So we checked our idea. There were 7 ducks. And since we were right, I'm going to write it in green and put it right here. 7 ducks. You were right in your prediction. Give yourselves a round of applause. Beautiful. Excuse me. You used what you already knew about the other pages in the book to figure out what you thought would happen on the next page. Let's keep reading and see. Splashing as they leap and dive, 7 duckies, 2, 1, 2, plus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So wait, if there's 5 over here and 2 over here, how many are there all together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 duckies all together still? That's awesome, everybody. 7 duckies, 1 plus 6, in the water playing tricks. What are the duckies doing on this page? They're being so goofy, they're sticking their heads under the water and their bottoms up in the air. Silly duckies. Let's count and see how many we have all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still. I know that when I count, I'm just going to touch each duck one time. And as I go around, I count all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The last number I say is how many there are. We still have 7 on this page. Now let's look. On this page, let's just look at this page on this side. On this first one, how many duckies on this page? 1. How many duckies on just this page? 2. how many duckies on just this page. Not the other page, but just this page. 1, 2, 3. So we had 1, then 2, then 3, then 1, 2, 3, 4 on this one. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It keeps going up. So let me ask you to make another prediction. If we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, what will be on the next page? What's your prediction? Use what you already know. We know it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go write it on our prediction board. If it goes up one number each time, we think that the next one will still be 7, because it goes up 1 each time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should we check and see if our prediction is right? Let's go back and look. We were on the bottom page. Let's go to the next. Paddling, flapping, reaching high. 7 duckies. We were right. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Beautiful work, my friends. So let's go and we'll put a green check. 7. We were right. We made our prediction and then we checked it and we were right. Good job. Paddling, flapping, reaching high. 7 duckies start to fly. Up and up into the sky. Goodbye, duckies. Bye-bye. The end. Thank you for the story. Thank you very much. Woohoo! You guys did such an awesome job making predictions in that book. Remind me what that word is again. Prediction. Prediction. You are so good at counting and so good at numbers, you were able to use the numbers you already know to make a guess or a prediction on what happens next. You knew it was 1, 2, and then what comes next? 3. See, you just made another prediction there. Oh, you guys are so good at making predictions. I love that book. I think it's so much fun. And it's okay if you still are a little hazy about what prediction means, because you know what, my friends? We are going to be talking about predictions. We're going to be using our prediction chart all week long with different stories. Sometimes we'll be making predictions about numbers like we did today. And then other times we'll be making predictions about our characters and how they feel, or what we think happens next in the story. I'm so excited to explore that with you guys. But first, before we go, I want to talk about our at-home activity for today. Moms and dads, it is the Subitizing activity with toys. So remember the little dot cards that you made a couple weeks ago? You can take those dot cards and we're going to have you ask your kids how many dots are in each card. Whew, my apologies, I have a little bit of a cough. We're going to have you ask your kids how many dots are on each card. So you take your dot card with the different numbers on them, and just as a refresher, these can be little dots with circles, or little cards with dot circles of 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Or if your student is really proficient up until 5, then you can make them with 6 and 7 dots on them too. So you hold up the card, you ask your student to tell you how many dots they see. They'll show you on their fingers, and then have them take their fingers, put them up to the dot card, and count. 1, 2. Then your student's job is to find that many toys to go and set on top of the dot card. So if there's 2 dots on the card, your student is going to count to 2, and then their job is to go and find 2 toys and set them on top of the card. And then you count them again. 1, 2. And then you move on to the next card. Maybe this card will have 3 dots on it. So you have your student show you how many dots, count together, 1, 2, 3. Then their job is to go and find 3 toys to go and set on the dot card. This helps them understand quantity. It helps them understand subitizing, which is when you're able to see how many of any item are in a set without having to count. And it also helps them practice